Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. No fooling around today. We're going right into this one because some people like that. I don't know. It's here and there. Got a travel trailer right here. Has a Norcold N611 refrigerator that's not working. I've been here for a few minutes, long enough to go in, cut the refrigerator on, and we start getting 5 blinks and a pause. 3-second pause, 5 blinks, 3-second pause. So when I got my trusty book out at the truck, that tells me that it is a no cool situation. So let me show you what we're going to do. I'll take you inside and show you the lights first, then I'll show you what we're going to do. There's the light that's blinking. It's blinking 5 times, and then a 3-second pause, and then blinks 5 times. It just keeps doing that. Okay, that's a no cool on a Norcold 611 refrigerator. Don't quote me on this because I'm no Norcold specialist, but the no cool situation, it can be caused by several things. Bad cooling unit, whether it's had a leak or it's just blocked. But sometimes it just seems like it goes into that fault for no apparent reason. Sometimes you can reset it, it'll work. Sometimes you reset it and right away it'll go right back into no cool situation. So we're gonna reset it. Something that Norcold really doesn't like the public to know for whatever reason. I don't really know why, so don't y'all tell anybody at Norcold that I'm doing this video, okay? Let's keep it to ourselves. Like I said, I got my trusty book out. It tells me 5 flashes. No cooling detected by the controls. We're to see page 21 and 37. But before we do that, because I know what they want when we go to 21 or 37, need to go ahead and get the cover off this control board here, which means we got to unhook all the wires. We got a positive and a negative coming out of the coach. We got gas valve. We got igniter wire. We got our 110. So I'm going to plug it out of the receptacle first and then unplug it off the board. Alright, and then we got probably two 1/4-inch screws to get out of this cover. 2 of them are in the outer cover. One holds the board to the back of the refrigerator that you can see here. See if I get the right ones first. I did. Amazing. Of course, the air conditioner condensation's dripping right on me here, but it's smoking hot here today. So I'm not gonna cut the air conditioner off on these people. It'll be 100 degrees in that camper probably 10 minutes later. That's all right. The drip ain't gonna bother me none. So we get this cover off. I gotta take all 3 screws out. Awesome. Thought we was gonna get away with 2. Nope, gotta get all 3 of them out. So get the cover off so we can see the wiring. Now we're going to go to page 21, see if that's the right board, because we have to do a hard reset on this. So let me see here. 16 pin connector down here. Yep. So okay, this is the correct board, the correct diagram. So tells us turn the fridge off, disconnect all the wires that we did, remove the cover, reconnect, positive, negative leads to the power board, turn on the refrigerator. So, since we paid attention, we know what's what here. We're going to hook up our 12 volt DC and the ground to the board. Alright, just like it told us to. Now I need to go in and cut the refrigerator on, and then we'll reset this thing. I'll go over that in just a second. Let me go cut the fridge on. Alrighty, so it's telling us to locate pin 15 or 16 in this, pin 15 in the 16 pin connector, which are 16 connectors in that, or the spaces. So we're looking for number 15. Looks like it's the second one in from the left on top. Should be a white, let's see, pin 16 is a white and violet wire, and then pin 15 I believe is going to be an open pin. So using an insulated jumper wire, we're going to ground out pin 15 on the board for around 5 seconds. You should hear a click. I might have to go get a long piece of wire, but yeah. So pin 16 should be a white and violet wire, and then pin 15 is open. So let's look. So yes, 16 is a white and violet wire. So let me see if I can do this with this little short piece of wire. So I'm going to just put that in there, and then I'm going to ground the other end just to the back of the refrigerator. Alright, I did not hear a click. Let me try this one more time. Sometimes it's a little hard to make contact with that pin. Alright, still didn't hear a click. Let me run inside and see if it's still flashing. So yes, it was still flashing. So I went and got my regular jumper wire. I'm going to put on the end of this wire, my little short wire, and ground it. Ground it right here. And then I'm really going to shove this in that connector. Like I say, sometimes it's really tough to make contact with that pin down in there. There we go. It reset. Let me go in and cut the fridge off. It's actually trying to light on gas right now. Let me go cut it off. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hook everything back up on this board before I put the cover on. I've already got our positive and ground. Get our 110 wire, our gas valve wires. They're marked on the board. Hook up our igniter wire. I just want to leave this cover off for a few minutes so I can do some testing with my multimeter. Make sure all the fuses. There's a glass fuse. There's a 110. There's a 5 amp fuse for the 12 volt. All on this board. I just want to make sure they are good. So even gonna go ahead and plug the 110 back in. Now I'm gonna go cut the fridge back on. Yeah, like I say, sometimes when you have to put that wire in that connector, it's just hard to reach it's hard to reach the little pin down in there. With there being no wire on it, that pin is kind of deep down in there. And like I say, I mean, maybe Norcold's changed their policy, but I know back in the day, I mean, you would call Norcold with one of these things that were locked out, and you know, they'd be helping you. They'd help you not diagnose it, and if it was locked out, they would even ask. Customers not standing there, are they? Yeah. Well, we can't give you the reset procedure as long as the customer's there. I'm like, what? But anyhow, maybe they don't. Maybe they've changed. I don't know. I don't know why it was so hush hush. So I've got my meter on AC scale. I just want to check this glass fuse. We got 116 on one side. We got 116 on the other side. Let's go to the DC scale. I know this fuse is good because we've got lights on the panel. So it looks like everything's good here. I can check to see if there's power on the heating element. I can hear the board. It makes a funny little noise whenever it's working. I don't know whether I'm just not making good contact. I hear it making noises, so I believe the heating element's heating up. Oh yeah, she's heating up. I can't seem to make contact with the spake. That's because I'm on the wrong scale. Let's go to AC. There we are, 115 on the heating element. Don't have anything on that side, which is correct. Let me go from one side of the heating element to the other. Yes, we have 113 volts on the heating element, so as long as the cooling unit is in good shape, this thing ought to make cool in the refrigerator and the freezer. Now, it may lock out again on this gentleman, you know, an hour from now or tomorrow, but for right now, it is working. Of course, the manufacturer says fridge on with nothing in the refrigerator for 24 hours to see if it's cooling. And then you have to test it with thermometers. It's not something that they want you testing by, hey, it feels cold. No. So I'm obviously not going to move in with this guy for the next day. He's too far away for me to just ride back down here tomorrow to check on him. So I would say what we will do is just leave him here, and he'll let me know if he's got any problems. I'm trying to get that door closed on that sight window. So that's going to be it. Your Norcold N611 refrigerator goes into a no-cold lockout. You've got to reset it. Like I say, I've seen these things go into a no-cold lockout for no apparent reason. They just get confused, or I don't know. And it seems like sometimes you can reset them It'll do great for a long time. What's this one gonna do? Don't know. What are y'all gonna do? Well, I would hope that y'all get down in that comment section, leave me a comment, a criticism, concern. If you're from Norcold and you're here to yell at me, don't do that, please. Have your people contact my people. All right, and I'm gonna go prove and fix another one, and y'all have a fantastic day.